Welcome back to the channel, good friends. Brian from Apex Detail. Today I want to share my experience with a small sample from Armour Detail Supply. And out of the small sample that I have picked out, they have a lot of products to look at and look into. First, we have the 30 mil. This is the Pro Coating. This is 87% solids and can be used as either the base layer for the regular Armour Coating or as a standalone product as well. 5+ years of durability, so we're going to take a look at that today. We also have the wheel coating, resisting high heat, repels brake dust, buildup, and makes maintaining and cleaning your wheels easy. So we have a 30 ml bottle of that. We're going to take a look at that today as well. We have their high pH shampoo, Decon shampoo. We also have their wheel cleaner and tire cleaner. So we'll take a look at these and I'll share my experience with you. Let's jump right into the video. Here we have a really dirty tire and wheel. So let's give it a shot. Let's start with the tire cleaner first. Spray it on there, give it some time to dwell. Let's see on here how long they want the cleaner to dwell and break down some stubborn dirt. 30 seconds. So spray it on there, let it dwell for 30 seconds, agitate, and rinse. So by the time I find the right detailing brush and bring the pressure washer hose to this side, it'll be time to agitate. And you can see, even without touching it, starting to break down that dirt and grime. And we're going to come in and help it out a little bit. You can see we're really getting a lot of that grime starting to run down the wheel. So now we thoroughly rinse. The wheel is next. pH balance, shake well, spray directly onto the wheel out of direct sunlight. Allow it to react with the contaminants for 3 to 5 minutes. Agitate with a wheel mitt or wheel brush and thoroughly flush the area. Always best to apply these to dry wheel and tire. That way the cleaners do not get diluted in any way and can do their work. If you have a finished caliper, spray that as well. Get into the barrel of the wheel. Now we just let it dwell. All right, that's been a little over 3 minutes. Now this formula does change color, a light pinkish color when it comes in contact with the ferrous metals and causes that exothermic reaction. This one has very light streaking of the pink stuff coming down the wheel. It's not your dark red, real obvious magenta color, but I can see it here. So the next thing you want to do is agitate the wheel. Start with the face of the wheel, grab your caliper if it's finished, and then finish up with the face of the wheel. And there's so many different tools to reach the barrel. 2 different types of wheel woolies here. I like this one here. And this barrel of the wheel was absolutely hammered, caked with dirt. And it's doing a really good job. You can see all this nastiness that's breaking loose from the barrel of the wheel. From here, work on face of the wheel. Mop up any loose dirt, contaminants with the softer detailing brush, which would probably be a better choice for your intricate wheel designs and your nicely finished wheels as well. Brake dust is one of the most abrasive contaminants that can come in contact with your wheel, either the face or the barrel. Really something you'd like to avoid getting on the paint as well. Okay. Rinse thoroughly, flush the area. There we go. We'll let the wheel dry and I'll come back in and show you. I'll grab some light, show you the barrel of the wheel, see how we got that clean. Maybe we need a second round because that was years of neglect in there. Let's give it a minute to dry. Okay, let's come in and take a close look. Tires nice and clean. Face of the wheel is nice and clean. And the barrel of the wheel is pitted, but that, let me see if I can get some light in here. That is so much better compared to the back here. Oh yeah, did a fine job. As for the Decon soap, this is a strip wash, highly pH, and can be used for traffic film, bugs, contaminants, maybe some old waxes that are just barely hanging on as well. 3 to 4 ounces in your foam cannon can also be used in the wash bucket. Again, 3 to 4 ounces. I went right in the middle, 3.5 ounces in the foam cannon. Let's give it a shot. Okay, in the foam cannon, let's give this a go. Foam is nice and thick. Just slowly gliding down the side of the vehicle. Let that dwell for a few minutes, break down some of the traffic film, maybe some of the bonded contaminants. And then we'll give it a rinse. Okay, inside, you can get a good 4-5 minutes before it starts to start to dry. Don't worry about it. Just hit it with water. It will reactivate it, and you can rinse it freely. Rinse is easy. The soap doesn't stick to the surface and make it hard work for you. So what I'm going to do is finish rinsing the rest of the vehicle, and then I'll foam it once again, and then we'll grab a mitt from the bucket, 3.5 ounces in the bucket as well, and we'll see what the lubrication is like. Can the mitt just glide across the surface from front up over all the way to the back and still feel that slickness? Or lubrication, or does the mitt start to grab? Let's find out. So, amongst some of the most important characteristics of a shampoo for me is how the mitt glides along the surface. We do a lot of maintenance washes. I do not want the mitt to dig in or plow in, so to speak, and push that dirt around. I want it to float and glide along the surface, and all the way from front to back. Yeah, I can feel some lubrication. Not the slickest in the world, but it will do. So along with cleaning power and the ease of use, quickly get around, rinse it from the vehicle. Not bad. Everything user-friendly so far. Quickly got all the way around the vehicle, so let's rinse. Quick and easy, and having used the shampoo outside in direct sunlight, I can also share that I haven't noticed streaking either, and even on dark color cars, your blacks, dark blues, and dark greens. So, yeah. Okay, we have the vehicle nice and clean, including the wheels and tires. Let's protect the wheels. Break out the Armour high temp wheel coating. You can use block a soft microsuede or microfiber block. I'll either use one of those or just use or grab a microsuede applicator sheet and wrap it out around a finger or two, depending on the size of the hole, the shape I'm trying to get into. Contours nicely with the wheel so you can protect every square inch of it. Break the seal on the coating, and we need to prime this applicator so it's not dry while applying it to the wheel. So we're going to get the coating on there heavily for that first layer, and we'll work from the center on the way out. Get the face of the wheel done first, and that'll give you plenty of time, or give the coating plenty of time to set and start to bond with the wheel itself. Now, just one line across, since your pad is already primed, and continue to protect the wheel. If we had wheels off, we'd be doing the face of the wheel, flip it over, and then do the barrel of the wheel and the back of the spokes. Today we're only going to protect the face of the wheel here. And just that quick, you have the face of the wheel protected. I like the short nap microfiber towels to wipe off coatings. Less lint. Start in the center where we began to apply the coating and just simply wipe it off. I'm not having any problem whatsoever, guys, with applying the coating or wiping it off. I can feel that this coating has substance, which means it's a little grabby, but these wheel coatings, they have to be highly concentrated, they have to be thick. Keep in mind what they're putting up with in the wheel area here. Spiking temperatures from your braking system, brake pad's rotor, and they are pretty much, besides your tire, one of the closest things to the street or the road, which is often dirty if you're running through inclement weather as well, and will also help with brake dust. Piece of cake. I have no problem as an experience. It's a user-friendly experience, no problem whatsoever. The only thing when it comes to judging a coating, a wheel coating, or the paint coating, which we're going to get to next, is durability and how it holds up. And only time can tell, so we'll keep an eye on this vehicle. It is being sold locally, so I can maintain it. Keep an eye on it for you. Time for the paint, and at the very least, you want to decon after a full wash. Decon meaning iron remover clay. I would always advise doing a paint correction at least if it's a cleaner polish, to really get the surface, get a clean slate so the coating will bond properly. And the coating itself comes in a kit. I have everything else already. We grab the vial out of the box. We get our applicator, we get our applicator sheet, and we get to work. Again, with a new applicator, we want to prime it, so to speak. So we're going to load up on the pad. Working our way from top to bottom. We're going to do crisscross pattern. Left to right, then up and down. Do a small section at a time. Get it on there nice and heavy, don't hold back. Ensure that you have even coverage. Now, this does feel grabby compared to some coatings. Give it a little dwell time. And then we'll grab our microfiber. And again, with this one as well, you can tell it's a concentrated, high solid coating, but really no problem wiping it off. Nothing that would deter me from using the coating again. And it looks fantastic. So everything that I have, I'd recommend. I have no problem with it whatsoever. The experience was perfectly fine. And I'll put a link down below in the description box of the video so you can investigate further and see if this is something that you would enjoy.